everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore, and today I'm sharing another Christmas in July project, and it's this little triangle box. Now I created this box myself. I don't know if there's anything out there like it, but this is the project I'm sharing, and it opens like this, and then you can stick your treats or a small gift even in there, and it's closed by this little Velcro closure. And then I just put a little embellishment on the front to fancy it up a little bit. So this is the project I'm sharing. So let's go ahead and get started. This time I'm going to do it in Cherry Cobbler. I'm using the Designer Series paper that has Cherry Cobbler Garden Green in it. So I chose Cherry Cobbler this time, and it's called This Christmas Specialty Designer Series paper. It's this gorgeous Christmas paper. Stampin'Up has, and it's really a thin paper. I love the quality of this. It's double-sided. It's got some really beautiful prints on it, and some even snowflakes, and it's just really pretty. So that's the paper I'm using. And then I'm also using our layering square framelits. Now you've seen me use these before. I'm really loving these. These are the ones they fit in each other, and they have the scalloped and the regular square edge, and they're awesome. They also come in the ovals and the circles, and they have also hearts. So these are really nice, and I'm really liking these. So this is what we're using for this, and you will need this larger one, so it's the largest of the scallop, and then this is another scallop that we're going to use for the front embellishment, and then this smaller square is also for the front embellishment. So those are the ones we're using for that. Alright, I'm going to show you how to put the scallop on the front. This is has a little scalloped edge. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's really a cute little edge on it. So let's get my scoring tool out and let's get scoring this. Oh, by the way, this piece is 9 3/4 by 7. So on the 9 3/4 side, we're going to score it at 1 3/4, at 4 1/4, and it's 7 1/4. And then we're going to turn it, and we're going to score it at 2 and at 5. And that's it. So you're going to have one square right here that's a little bit bigger than the other squares. So that is going to be the bottom of your box. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut up here, and we're going to cut these squares off, and don't throw these away because they will come in handy for something else. And you can also use this piece for your little front embellishment. So we're going to cut it off both sides. And then we're going to cut this side, this corner piece off here. And then on the other side also. So you're going to have a lot of scrap, but don't throw them away. I never throw these pieces away because you can always punch from them or use your framelits. So I have a little drawer that I keep all these little pieces in, and I reuse all of them. Alright, so this part is going to be maybe a little tricky, but not really. It's really simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a ruler, and on these two side pieces you're just going to mark it in half, and this is 3 inches, so we're going to do it at 1.5 inches. So what I do is I just mark it with my pencil right there, and then do it the same on this side, because we need to make a V to the center point. So what I usually just go from this corner to the center piece, and I'll use my bone folder, and I'll just score this a couple times just by hand like that. And do the same on this side. You can use your trimmer. It seems like to explain it on the trimmer is a little bit more difficult. This seems to be an easier way. So that's why I do it like this. And then we'll do the same to the other side. Go to that center and to that corner and score it. And then do the same on this side and score it. All right, then we're ready to mat all the pieces. What you're going to do with this is you just see how easy it folds over. And we're not going to mat the side pieces. So let's go ahead and mat this because we'll need to put our little edge on it. So I'm going to grab some snail. And I'm going to start with the front piece because I want these all running the same way because I cut them all from the same piece. So we'll mat all these pieces here. And I'll show you what I mean. You can keep all these running the same way. See, all the pattern runs the same way. You don't have to do it, but at the end, they line up really nicely on the box. Okay, so we have them all matted, and now we're ready to run it through the Big Shot and put our little edge on here. So I'm going to bring the Big Shot up because I want to show you how I do this. And you can see last week I had new plates, but you can see how worn they are already. So you're going to put your magnetic platform down and then a base plate, and I'm going to grab that large square. I am going to fold those pieces over so they're not in the way, although we won't even go that far. So I'm placing this on here. Actually, I'm going to do it this way so I can see where the scallop is. So I'll place it on here, and then I'm going to stick this piece in here, and I only want it to cut up to that edge right here where it's scored. So then I'm going to run this through. Only will cut to where the plate is. So let me pull that out, and you'll see that the edge is cut right there. So that's how I did that. Now the other pieces I already went ahead and cut, so you didn't have to watch me cut those little pieces out because you know how to, you've seen me use it enough where you know how to cut those little squares out. So that's the little scalloped edge there. And we're going to go ahead and put this together now. So let me grab my fast fuse. Either use double-sided or fast fuse. Now you're only going to, well, let me sharpen these score marks first. This is a box and you always want those sharpened really well. Oh my goodness, I did the wrong end. Well, you know what we're going to do? It's not going to ruin the box. This is the inside flap. We're going to go ahead, be sure you do it on this small edge. I just messed it up and did it on that larger piece, and it's supposed to be on here. But I'm going to bring up the Big Shot again, and we're going to do it on the smaller piece. Sorry about that, but that happens sometimes. I wasn't paying attention. All right, so magnetic platform, your plate, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this down again. Try this again. Set this on here, grab my other plate. Oh, we don't want it to go that way, we want that. All right, so we only want it to that score mark right there. And then we're going to run it through. There's nothing difficult about this. It's really, really easy to do. And then this is really close, so you have to peel that little piece off. So now we have it on the right side. We'll just fancied it up a little bit more. All right, so let's get ready to put it together, and we're only going to put the adhesive on these two tabs because we want to leave the box open on the other side. So let's grab some fast fuse or some strong double-sided tape, and then we'll put it together. Just line it up like that, and you have your two edges, and see, it didn't bother hurt anything there. It's just a little fancier. So we got the whole front now scalloped. Oh well. But anyway, it looks really cute. So for the little adhesive, I actually found these at my local Walmart, and because they're so small, I thought these would be perfect to fasten a box. But they're called thin clear fasteners, and they're the Velcro. So you just need one little dot. So they have two different things here, and I'm going to just put one right here in the center, and then I'm going to grab my pencil and mark on this side where it would meet, where the little fastener is going to end up, and I just put a little dot here so I know where to put the other side. So then we're just going to set that down here. And I press pretty good because I want these to stay on when I pull the box off. So lines up just right, and you have your closure. And these are really great, and they're very inexpensive and a good way to close your little box. Okay, now we're ready to do the embellishing, the little front piece, and I'm going to grab some garden green and the little Christmas tree from the Every Occasion. This is the stamp set, and it's got all these little occasion, and I knew I'd use this a lot. I've used it on several of my projects already. And we're going to stamp the little very vanilla piece. And let me see, I need to tell you the measurements of these, so hold on just a minute. Let me stamp this. It's a really, really cute little tree. I kind of smudged it, so I'm going to turn it over and do it again. That's why we have two sides. It's what I love about crafting. You make a mistake, you just improvise. All right. There we go. Okay, so the size of this, this is the mini scalloped framelit, and then this next piece is 1.5 by 1.5, and then this is that smaller framelit that I showed. So we have this larger one here, and then this smaller regular square framelit. All right, so we're going to go ahead and layer these. And I use dimensionals because I love the way they look when they pop up on these. So we're going to use one on here. And then I'm going to use one on this one. Let's get that on straight. And then I'm actually using another one to pop it up on the box. I'm going to use two this time, just on the top part to attach it to the top part of the box. Just like that. And that you could be finished just like that if you didn't want to do any of the other embellishing. I'm using our new jute, or it's the burlap ribbon, and it comes in a larger piece, but I just pulled two pieces out. That's what I love about this. You can use, you know, different strands, and I love the look of this So pretty. And then I just tied a bow and then just got it to the size that I wanted it. And clip the ends here. And I'll grab a glue dot. There's a little trick to this, and a lot of you already know if you're a crafter, just to stick the ribbon to the glue dot instead of trying to stick it on the box. I'm just going to put it here at the top. Isn't that cute? I love that. And then I just added a little bit more with my little Wink of Stella. And this is the clear. I just wanted to give it a little bit of glitter, so I just added some Wink of Stella here. And then if you use your Dazzling Diamonds really quickly before that dries, I should have a little thing here, but I'm just going to try to do it without it. It will, look how cute. I love the little sparkly effect it gives that when you just add your Dazzling Diamonds. It gives it that little bit extra sparkle. So there you have it, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. Here's the garden green one, and this is the cherry cobbler. So I hope you enjoyed the project. If you need any supplies, you can go to my blog and shop online at stampingwithamore.com. Everyone, have a blessed day, and until the next time, bye.